Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to my end of May club tour, shall we say. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I last done one of these, and I like to update you on the regular. I think the last episode I did of this was when the BPL team of the season was out. So my club was absolutely stacked with Vardy, Mahrez, all of that type of stuff. Well, that has since changed quite a lot. And I've actually got quite a good spread of team of the season players and special items in different leagues. So it should be an interesting one today to take a look at the different squads that I've got. If you could start this video off by hitting a like on the like button, that'd be amazing. Absolutely smash it. And leave a comment down below. How does this compare to your ultimate team? Are there certain players that I should be picking up? Are there players that you would change from different positions? All of that stuff, make sure you let me know down below in the comments. So let's get into the first team, shall we? The first one I'm going to show you today is my BPL squad. Now this one is probably the most standard thing I've got in my club right now, because BPL TOTS is long gone. Like it was like a month ago. We got loads of different TOTS out at the moment, which means that in order for me to provide relevant content to you guys, I need to buy the TOTS players from those leagues. The Ligue, the Serie A, all of that stuff that's out right now. So my BPL TOTS, my BPL squad is pretty average. I mean, like, it's a good one. It's a good team. It's got some high-rated players. Upgraded Lloris, probably one of the best goalies in the game. You've got Yaya Toure, like De Bruyne. He's outstanding. I've got Alexis Sanchez, 88 Aguero, and a pack-pulled 85 man of the match Sturridge. That's not a bad strike force, I'm not going to lie. It's a very, very good team, but it's just nothing special. That's better. A lot more special now that we've managed to put TOTS Robert Huth into the squad. I forgot I had him. He is, of course, at the end of your club if you've got him, if you won him in the tournament. I won this guy, and, well, you'll see the other one that I won. I haven't played the tournament for a couple of weeks. It made me ever so stressful, and I wasn't too good at it. So from Team of the Season Castro onwards, I haven't got them, because it's just not my cup of tea. I'd love to have the items, but it stresses me out too much. So things get a little bit better in the Bundesliga. We've got a few more special items coming in. In order to fit them in, I've got like a 5 at the back formation this month with my Bundesliga team. And there's some pretty damn good players, I'm not going to lie. We have the TOTS Farman in goal, who is probably my favourite goalie on the game. We got Neuer on the bench because I've got him in an upcoming squad. So I've actually got a hell of a good choice of goalkeepers in the Bundesliga right now. All the special items apart from, this TOTS Sane, who is the other tournament winner player that I have. He's got some pretty good stats there. 92 pace, 83 dribbling. But overall, like, I've played him at right mid quite a bit. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist for me in 13 games. So not too crazy. Yeah, most of the special items are in the defense. So we have currently like a informed Martinez. He's nothing special, very slow, but good defending and all of that stuff. And then I love this guy. Jonathan Tah is basically like Boateng. So if you play Boateng and Tah, in fact, we should probably do that. We should probably get rid of Martinez and put regular Boateng in, because this 3 at the back would be so ridiculously strong. Weiser is probably my favourite right back on the game. He's so epic, and in a right wing back spot, he would get up and down that pitch really nicely. And then I really like Hector, who's actually currently keeping out Alaba at the left back spot, which says something really. He's very, very good. So next up then, we've got the La Liga, which is we're sort of going in order of hopefully the special cards are going to start building and building as we go through now. La Liga TOTS was like last week, I think it was, and I've got a couple of those players. I've got Mascherano and Sergio Busquets in. They were in different squad builders, so I've still got them in my club, and they are in my squads. Of course, I've got the team of the year Dani Alves, which I packed back in January. He is with my highest rated pull, I think, this year, being a 92 overall. I think, yeah, he definitely is my highest rated overall pull. In goal at the moment, I've got Casilla. He's my favourite goalie in that league at the moment, you know, over Bravo, Oblak, ter Stegen, all of those guys. I prefer Casilla in net. We've then got a little bit of Nzonzi, you can't beat him. And then we've got James Rodriguez as our catalyst cam player. I've got Iñaki Williams out wide. I sold Bale recently because his price was heightened due to the tournament that was out last week, so I got rid of him for some coins. And then I have my 90 rated Neymar, which is pack pulled, and then my 94 Suarez from Bite the Bullet, which is always in my club. Next up, we've got some pretty beastly players coming up now. We're in the Serie A. And, well, I've got a few blues here, and actually an orange as well, but some really good blues, I'm not going to lie. We start off at the back with Koulibaly in at centre-back. Now, he's one of the lower-rated players this year, but he's ended up with an 85-rated team of the season. And that team of the season has got 80 pace, 89 defending and 94 physical, and he's 6'5", which is absolutely ludicrous. He'll be one of the better centre-backs on the game, I would imagine. Still yet to use him, but he's in a couple of squads of mine coming up soon, so you'll see him soon, and I'll actually get to use him. We've then got the team of the season, Ansaldi, who's got some crazy good stats. He's, well, one stat away from being in the 80-plus club. His shooting lets him down in that department. Other players in this team, like the Blues, you've got Bonaventura out on the left-hand side. He's got mental stats as well. Really, really nice stats, actually. And then we've got Pjanic, who's a player that I cannot actually wait to use. You just look at these stats, man. They're just ridiculously awesome. 94 passing. He's going to be such a great player, and I just cannot wait to actually use this team, or actually use the team that I bought him for, and see what he's like. And then we've got a Juventus strike force. As soon as I saw Morata was going to be a man of the match, I picked one up. 82 rated, orange, you know, it doesn't seem so special anymore. But I remember at the start of FIFA, his regular gold item being one of the best players I've used. So he was definitely coming into my club. And then the 91 rated Dybala, who, well, has got some pretty awesome stats. He has obviously had an incredible season for Juventus, and has got 93 pace, 96 dribbling, 92 shooting. Okay, normally I don't get on very well with Dybala on FIFA 16, so it will be interesting to see if a card like that, with boosts like that, if I can't get on with it, well then I'm never going to get on with him, am I? So I'm looking forward to using him, testing him out, see what he's got in his locker. Now we round up the Ligue squads with the French Ligue 1, and this is one of the more special teams that I've got right now. It's got the most special items that I think I've ever had in a French Ligue 1 team. It's looking pretty tasty, I'm not going to lie. They really have given some insane boosts to like the Serie A, well, to all of the TOTS this year, let's face it. But especially as week and week has gone on, the stats just seem to be getting ever more crazy. I'm looking forward to trying these guys. Like, look at Matuidi. Look at it. Look at those stats. They're absolutely insane. He just looks ridiculous. Like, you could almost play him at like centre forward, and then you could play him at CDM as well, which is just madness. This guy with the 95 physical, being 6'4", hopefully he'll be a bit of a rock at the back, and he's only pace away from being a member of that club 80. But I shouldn't imagine that pace is going to be too much of a problem with him. Of course, we've got Hatem Ben Arfa, who is 90 rated. Like, he's got great goal to game ratio for me in the club so far. Can't wait to use him a little bit more. And then we've got Ben Yedder, who so far isn't really doing it for me. He's been a great player, but in terms of goal to game, it doesn't look like he's showing that. He is one of my favourite players on this entire game. I was buzzing to see he got a team of the season. I instantly Instagrammed it and stuff, and tweeting about it and whatnot. And if you are looking, quick way to move into a bit of a social media plug, if you're looking to follow me anywhere, Instagram and Twitter are both LA5TY, and there's links down below in the description. Well, that was a good little, yeah, let's move on from that. So this little partnership up front, Ben Yedder and Ibra, I mean, can you get much better? Not in my opinion. And with a cam of 90 Ben Arfa, I mean, that's nearly the perfect strike force in my opinion. There are lots of good strike forces on this game, but these ones seem to consistently do the business for me, which is fantastic. Now, I know this is a bit of a long video, and these club tours normally are for me, but I'm trying to go a little bit more in depth and talk to you a little bit about the players this week, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I've built a couple of nation teams of nations that I've got quite a lot of special items for. We've got this Argentina squad right here, which I think looks really quite good. I mean, we have got a German goalkeeper in net. It's because I didn't actually have any Argentine keepers in my club. There is a TOTS one now, who hopefully would be alright, but I think, to be honest, just either link up to like Joe Hart from the Man City link, or get ter Stegen or Bravo for the Mascherano link. But other than that, we've got a really quite a nice Argentine squad here. I really like Gaetan out on the left. He was in a random pick episode, and he's staying in my club because he's under 20k, and he's a great performer, a really good player. And then the Dybala and Crespo strike force. I mean, can you get much better than that? I don't think you can. I mean, I know I said it about Ben Yedder and Ibrahimovic, but in terms of the way these cards look, I love the look of Dybala, and I absolutely adore Crespo on this game, so it's another great partnership. And then cycling through some different players that we've already seen, I guess. This is a full French team, not fully in form, but we've got 3 players that aren't special items, the rest are, which looks pretty cool. But you've seen them all before in the different squads that I've shown so far today. And then, like every club tour of mine, I'll show you what is potentially my best squad at this current time before I go through my actual club and show you some of my highest rated players and that sort of stuff in rows like we do at the end of the video. So this is my current best team on FIFA 16. I guess it's not like... by stats, it's not my best team or anything like that. I'm sure I could make a higher rated overall squad or something. But in terms of some of my better players, some of the ones I enjoy quite a lot, I thought I would put this little squad together. Looks alright, doesn't it, really? Full special items, of course. 4 legends, all of those are pack pulled, and the rest probably aren't. Like, I bought a lot of these players for different videos and stuff. Ideally, maybe I could switch up. I'm not sure if it would work with chemistry and stuff, but I would quite like to have Pjanic in the midfield somewhere, and then maybe Koulibaly. I don't know. It probably wouldn't quite work. I'd need to get some link players and stuff, but it's not a bad team, and I'm sure this online would probably scare the shit out of people, and it would either I've talked about this recently, it would either make people try so hard that I just get the most ridiculously arsey opponents and it would be a horrible experience, or people would just rage quit. Okay then, so it looks like page number 8 at the moment on my club is where a lot of the 84 rated and we start building up the squad is from. So the rest of the players on like page 9 and whatnot, they all start to become a little bit worthless in terms of coin value. Even these guys are not really worth that much unless there's a specific tournament out for them at that current point in time. Page number 7, well, it's looking alright. We get some 85s into the 86 rated. Alaba being a standout, that original Di Maria, he's got an amazing 94 rated TOTS now as well, which I'd love to use, but I reckon he's probably quite expensive. Alexis Sanchez, Yaya Toure, like we move on to 86, this is a full page of 86s. Standouts probably being like De Bruyne and Royce on that page. Do we start to hit special items? No, not on page number 5. I guess it will be on page number 4 though. But we hit the 87s and the 88s with that upgraded Aguero. He's a first owner, I believe. Yes, he is. Not a bad goal and an assist ratio for the club right there. I guess he's more of an assist player than an out-and-out goal scorer whenever I used him. And then we finally hit some special players here on page number 4. We've got 189 in Ibra, a couple of 90s in the club with Neymar and Neuer, and then my silver TOTS players are Lecce, who is ridiculously good. Him and Veltman as a centre-back partnership are just insane. They're just insane. Farias and then Weiser, 2 of my favourite silver TOTS this year. I mean, I bought this guy for 75k and he's worth like 30, which is brilliant. So he can stay in the club. I'm not going to bother getting rid of him. Morata makes it onto page number 4. I'm loving that card. I'm looking forward to using it. Then things turn very, very blue, of course. We've got a lot of the lower rated ones, but again, they all just look so ridiculous. The stats this year have been off the charts. I was going to say off the chain, but I didn't think I was quite that gangster. No, probably not. Gaitan, very good looking card as well. And then we get onto page number 2. Now, we get a 90 rated on page number 2, so that means page number 1 is going to be pretty stacked. But this is where... I saw this guy the other day, right? Leo Bonatini. I packed him, and I wasn't very excited about packing him, I seem to remember, because I was hoping it was going to be Jonas. But when I look at those stats, he actually looks really good. So let me know down below in the comments if you think I should maybe do a squad builder around him or something. We've got the likes of, I mean, I haven't shown this guy today, Boufal. He's going to be in a video of mine real soon as well. He looks ridiculous, and he's a 5-star skiller too, which is awesome. Ben Arthur, I love him. I've mentioned about him a lot. Pjanic, one to watch. Dybala, Matuidi, and then of course this is my best page featuring literally my best players on the game. Pack pulled from here onwards: Dani Alves, Gattuso, Crespo, Hadji, and Mateus. I know I always show those guys, but they are my best players, I guess, in the entire club. Dybala being one of the more expensive players in the club, Pjanic being one of the more epic looking players. I'm really excited about my club right now. I've got hardly any coins. In fact, in the top corner, I'd probably hide that information from you, but I've got 11,000 coins right now, so I'm completely tapped out. The Serie A and the Ligue 1 TOTS have forced me to buy a lot of players from 2 leagues at once. which has tapped me out. But I've got a lot of players for it, so I'm sure I could sell up and get a few million coins or something. But yeah, this is my club pre-Euro 2016. I wonder what will happen in terms of any more TOTS that have come out. Obviously, yesterday they announced a couple of more TOTS, the rest of the world and the Turkish League. Let me know if there's any gems in there that you'd like me to use. But overall, it's been my club tour for the end of May. Maybe I'll do one in the middle of the Euros or something in 3 or 4 weeks' time to see where we're at. See if maybe there's any different coloured items coming out in the near future. That would be pretty interesting. Also, let me know if you maybe want me to do like another retro club tour of like an old FIFA, maybe FIFA 14 when we last had an international tournament where we had international special cards. Let me know. Smash a like. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. It's been a long video, but I hope you've enjoyed. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.